Alright, so this is going to be another video review. This one's called David Carradine's Tai Chi Workout, 1987. It's pretty much the same as David Carradine's AM and PM Tai Chi Workout for beginners, but he looks much younger in this one, and they play actual fitness type music instead of new age music. That's the only difference really between this one and the first disc that I watched. Uh, it does have the David Carradine interview where he talks about Quentin Tarantino, Kill Bill, and how he took the role away from Warren Beatty, the role of Bill. So that was kind of interesting. The rest of the disc was awful. I'm giving this disc another 1 out of 5 stars. Um, it does have a hot looking vanity type babe from 1987 in it. A couple dark skinned gals in this one, and a couple guys with porn mustaches, stuff like Magnum PI. So yeah, I don't know. Um, the first video on this disc is of course Tai Chi. A bunch of people, including David Carradine, in these ridiculous looking spacesuit type outfits, and then the second video is the stretch exercises are basically the same as the Tai Chi ones, but the rest of it is Kung Fu, and the narration is based on Kung Fu, not Tai Chi. And there's like a meditation segment with David Carradine narrating, and um, David Carradine narrating, and there's like this hippie girl is like laying down on her back, laying on her stomach, or laying sideways, listening to David Carradine tell her to relax her mind and stuff, while these nature scenes are playing in the background, water crashing on the rocks or waterfall, stuff like that. And then it's got a couple trailers of the other two videos. There are 3 DVDs total, and it seems like each DVD has the other 2 trailers on it. Okay, that makes sense. So I got to see the David Carradine's AM and PM Tai Chi Workout for Beginners trailer for the first time. Not that I wanted to see it, but yeah, I had my head turned away most of the time while it was playing. Um, then we got a bunch of photos of David Carradine. I think they're the same photos as the David Carradine's AM and PM Tai Chi Workout for Beginners. I think that's pretty much the same. And then it has the same crappy David Carradine music from his CD As Is. His voice just sounds crappy in the music. The background music sounds like Butthole Surfers type stuff. It's really bad. I used to like Butthole Surfers, but man, I wonder how many people bought David Carradine's CD. This sounds pretty bad. It's like unintentionally bad college radio music, kind of folksy stuff. Anyways, I got my tires rotated. Stupid Toyota forgot to give me 30,000 maintenance. So I ended up getting my own air filter and cabin filter at Jiffy Lube, and they just gave me extra ones. They're just sitting here right now because I got a brand new air filter and cabin filter. Number one, I didn't know they skipped over the 30,000. Number two, I didn't think I was entitled to these free things um, until I got there, and the guy noticed that they had skipped one, the scheduled maintenance. No wonder Jiffy Lube kept saying my air filter and my cabin filter were dirty. So I just thought I'd be proactive and get it done at Jiffy Lube. So I wasted $100 on that a couple weeks ago. But I guess I won't have to get them next time. Kind of prepaid for the next 30,000 miles, I guess. And I went to divorce court yesterday afternoon in Redwood City, my least favorite place. The judge was actually nice to me. You know, my ex-wife tried to fight me over bringing my son to my uncle's house in West Sacramento, of all things, for 4 nights. It's just a fucking ridiculous waste of time on lawyering. I'm representing myself, of course, because I had to pay $7,000 for conservatorship attorney for my mom. So I have no money left. I'm thinking of delivering groceries to people in San Francisco, doing that kind of side job, odd job, to double my income. Because there's just no way that I can survive during the next 3 months without eating at food pantries and stuff. Before I go before the judge, the conservatorship judge here in San Mateo County, probably Redwood City again. Oh my God, that's gonna be fun. So I gotta call the lawyer, the skilled nursing place, the dementia assisted living place. And I guess I'll call Legal Shield since I'm going to be transferring legal insurance. I got hired permanent by Cablecom LLC in South San Francisco, so which is a construction contractor for Comcast. Cable construction for commercial clients. So I went from insurance to cable construction. Oh well, at least I'm getting paid. I can't complain. The pay's kind of low, but you know, you start out low and move your way up, I guess. Kind of like we're working in Hong Kong. So, yeah, I'm watching Deadful Melody. Oh, Deadful Melody and Piranha DD are my next two videos. I'll probably review those Sunday or Monday. If it's Sunday, you know, my son's going to jump in and blah, 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 blah the whole time. So that'll be interesting. Anyways, so in the good part of this disc, which isn't that good actually, he talks about David Carradine talks about his love affair with samurai swords. David Carradine is an odd character. I mean, health food nut who smokes cigarettes, or a fitness expert, or a fitness DVD guy who asphyxiates himself to death. He's got these odd self-contradictions that I don't understand. Even my coworker Angelo doesn't understand the whole asphyxiation fetish, which is completely bizarre. Um, I saw that in the realm of senses too. That gal choked his her anti-war lover to death. Um, Not sure if it was an accident or what, but I guess they were carrying their fetish a little too far to the extreme with knives and choking and stuff. Uh, so he ended up chopping off his penis, keeping it like a keepsake or something. A little Chinese or little Japanese penis. I guess you can carry it on your keychain like a friggin' rabbit's foot or whatever they're called. Anyways, I got my first smartphone. It's a cool pad, but it's not so cool. Yeah, here. It's this thing. It's kind of thick compared to Samsung or iPhone. It's heavy. See, it says cool pad. Got for $19 at Metro PCS. It's my first smartphone, although I drove for Uber for a few days. I hated it. And they gave me a smartphone, which I promptly returned. It's probably way better than this piece of shit. But I tried uploading Stash It Investing app, and it wouldn't connect to my banks. I tried uploading is it Poshmark app, and like it's asking me to add all my Facebook friends and my Twitter friends, and then I got stuck in the middle of Twitter. I couldn't remember my password for Facebook, so I uninstalled it. I should have just left it on there. Gone back. I finally found the back button on this friggin' phone. My first long-term experience with the smartphone. Um, so it's kind of a pain in the ass compared to my flip phone. I mean, you have to like push all these friggin' buttons and shit like that. I mean, with my flip phone, I just had one call button, but with this thing, you have to go into the contact, then press the call button. So a little bit of a challenge. I'm not used to this kind of thing, but yeah, I was kind of surprised the judge was nice to me. She gave me basically everything that I wanted. Maybe she sees the writing on the wall that my appeal on Tuesday will be successful. I don't know. Um, she seems to finally get the idea that my son is almost 7, and it's ridiculous to keep him away from me at such a late stage of childhood development. For Christ's sakes, he was ready to live with me at 4. I mean, come on, what's the excuse now? Give me a friggin' break. Oh man, my ex-wife is just too much. She never treated me like this when we were married, of course, only during divorce. That's what I told my uncle. He probably knows I'm talking about. He's been divorced too. Um, what a mess. So I want to take a nap and then finish my lasagna here. I'm gonna work on my spiel for appeals court on Tuesday. Um, Busy week, man. Uh, just trying to hang in there, trying to survive, trying to find a hot date. Because Audra, 'Cause Audra, 'Hendo' is out of the question being, uh, 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 living in Wisconsin with their two sons, um, which is unfortunate. She's kind of my dream girl, uh, the perfect YouTube fan in more ways than one. So yeah, I don't know. Guess I'll keep going on OK Cupid until I find another fob who can't speak English. Um, Found a Chinese gal who looks really young and lots of lipstick, man. Not a traditional Chinese girl, but she claims that she's upholding her Chinese culture by refusing to date a married guy with a kid, or a divorced guy with a kid. I mean, I guess she wants a guy with a clean slate, no kids, which is understandable. I'm the same way when I want to date women. I'm sick and tired of dating single moms. No offense to Audra Hando. I'd have sex with her in a minute if I had the chance, but I didn't have the chance, unfortunately. So pretty much back to square one. Been like this for the last 3 years, trying to find a steady girlfriend. Uh, doesn't help my gray hair and my pot belly, but I have been drinking lots of red line, so my chest muscles and my arms and my shoulders have been sort of growing so that they're in proportion with my tum tums. um, this stuff makes you sweat and flex and grind your teeth. So it's pretty good stuff. The red line keeps me awake for like 10, 12 hours. Um, so that's pretty good stuff. I got buy three, get one free at the GNC. I don't know if that's the same price as a 10 pack, but seems like it's around the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper. I don't know. I don't know if they jack up the price when they sell it single, if that's what they do. But I got four more of those, so I got about 6.5 left, which should keep me going through next week. When I go to appeals court, um, trying to get my son into second grade Catholic school. They have open house on Friday, and then what else? Um, oh yeah, I'm gonna try that grocery delivery stuff next week. Should be interesting. I wonder if it's anything like the pizza delivery that I saw in the movie Tokyo, the three short films. I think it was the last one. Had the hot-looking youngin uh, Japanese girl. Man, if I was locked up in my Japanese house with like trust fund baby, and I never went outside, and I saw this girl like pushing open the door, I'd be in love with her too. I'd be like, moshi moshi. So that's about all I gotta say. I think I'm beaten to death the ins and outs of this DVD, plus my personal foibles. Um, yeah, I had to take out a $4,000 personal loan just to pay for the goddamn conservatorship attorney. But after I go in front of the judge, hopefully my mom, the state, will reimburse me. Um, she has any money left by then. Got to sell her house and her personal stuff, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But anyways, it's just a never-ending saga with my mom. I'm just at the beginning stage right now, but I'm sure it'll go on for another 30 years. So, the joys of dementia care. They don't teach us stuff in college, man. Anyways, enough about my sorry life. I hated this disc just as much as I hated the other one. Well, even more so because I think it was more interesting when David Carradine talked about um, his kung fu days, the silent flute and the serpent egg, his 70s stuff. That was more interesting, I think, than his schmoozing with Quentin Tarantino, which I could really care less about. I'm glad he got the part, though, but he doesn't have to tell me every single encounter with friggin' Quentin Tarantino. It's pretty boring stuff, if you ask me. But it's pretty cool that they put it on there. I mean, it's better than watching nothing but Tai Chi, Kung Fu, meditation stuff. Um, like I said, I didn't care for David Carradine's music. He's a pretty good piano player, though. I'll give him credit for that. He can play the flute. So, multi-talented individual. Such a waste that he had to asphyxiate himself. Such a talented guy. He probably would have been just like his dad, working till he's like 90. So that's about all I have to say about David Carradine. 1 out of 5 stars. Can't recommend. Can't say check it out. So that's the end of my review. Laters.